Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. Today, we're flying high above Lindsay, California. That's correct. The outskirts of Lindsay. And things are changing out here, just like they always have. But it seems like things are changing faster than I would like. But I would like a lot of things, and that doesn't happen. So change is not easy. But as I pan this camera around, you can see all this open space right in front of you with a big red barn. That used to be full of olive trees. And trees are coming up in the valley. They're getting rid of trees left and right, but as far as you can see in this field, well, I almost passed my turnoff because I've never seen it like this. But this is the sign of the times, I guess you can call it. Climate change or economical change, water change, but it's hard to believe that that used to be miles of orchards, or should I say acres. You can't even see one tree now. They took every tree out and just left a barn. You think they would leave one shade tree or something just for old time's sake to say, hey, that's what was here. Maybe an original tree, but they did not leave one tree. I was so surprised that the sun is going down on this acreage. So I dropped my drone down just to look one last time. Not one tree in sight. Think of all the critters and the animals and the insects and the coyotes and the rabbits and the birds and the list goes on and on of how many things lived in that orchard. The reason I talk so fondly about this orchard is, well, my grandma used to live across the street from it, and boy, this was my playground, running through those trees. And you could never get lost because there was a road on each side, so no matter which way you walked, you found your way to freedom. This little plot of open land used to be the hoarder's house. Now they've kicked the hoarders out and planted some trees. So I was surprised to see the hoarder house was gone. But it makes me wonder how long it'll be till the rest of these trees go out. That car sure did make my shot, didn't it? I sure do like a little action in my shot, but as you can see, I get a little close to these wires here. A little spook me. I saw that telephone pole. I said, hey, I better raise up a little bit. So my grandma's long gone, and her property is now my aunt's property, and it is always going to be family plot, as they say, because you always grew up here and you feel at home here. So on this Christmas, Thanksgiving holidays, well, we all got to be thankful. There I am showing my drone off to a good friend, very good old friend. She's never seen one fly before. There's my son in the background. He knows what to do, the old peace sign. I've taught him well. Well, the reason we came here was not only for Thanksgiving, but was to tear down my grandma's chicken coop. And my grandpa built that chicken coop, and boy, did he build it with every nail in the Central Valley. There was more nails than you could shake a hammer at, and that's what's left. But that's what's left of that field. Look at, I don't know how many acres that is, but from going from all that to olives to nothing. And I heard a rumor that all the olive processing plants have closed down in the area. So if you have nowhere to process all these olives, well, things could get pretty bleak. You grow all these olives and tend to them and treat them with love, and all of a sudden you can't turn them in nowhere. Well, there's the old hoarder's house plot. But as I fly the drone down the block a little bit, well, the hoarders had neighbors, and this looks like just a regular house off the street, kinda. There is a little debris, but as you know, the drone shows everything. So you think it looks okay in the front. The hoarders have taken over the backyard of this place. What is going on here? I didn't want to fly over too long, but you can see it is a mess in the backyard of that house. People own guns around here, and I was not about to find out if they had one. So there it is. It looks like they have a roof leak as well on their swamp cooler. Well, if you have a roof over your head and olives that you can process, well, I guess you're okay, because all these olive trees, I don't know how long they're going to be here. Yeah, it is, you can see some of them are dying out already. You can see the brownness to your right. Looks like some are already dead. So it won't be long before all these olives across the street from my aunt's house are also gone. Well, there's the original part of the 5-acre compound of the grandma and grandpa investment, as they say. But I did not want to stop this video without letting you see that chicken coop completely gone. Look at that beauty. Just probably another 2 trailerfuls. But the hard part, I think, is done, because the roof is down and the walls are down. And now even the tree is down, the dead tree. You can see reminiscence pile of an old dead tree. But we couldn't burn this wood because there's all kinds of laws in the Central Valley about burning wood. And you really would have a pile full of nails after you got done burning it. So I guess it's best to take it to the dump. I did step on a nail while I was working there, but it only went in about a 1/4 inch or so. But it did leave a little bit of blood, and probably should have got a tetanus shot. But that's why men die earlier than women, because they don't go to the doctor. But it's been a couple weeks and I'm okay, so nah. There's another tree we took down. That old dead tree was right there. You can see the remnants of the old stump. And there's everybody having a gay old time. Mom and Pop and everybody reading the paper and getting warm. Who's that flying the drone? Oh, that's me. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again, for coming along with me. Not only to see this old barn gone, But to just see the old orchard gone. There's my old Papa Jer, helping tie down the load, and there's that old chicken coop. By golly, you're all gone. Well, like I said, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these chicken coop teardown, olive orchard teardown adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.